Welcome to your daily focus for July the 15th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes. And thank you so much for sharing my videos with family and friends. So we have the 15 today. The 15 is kind of like the devil energy, something that's holding us back, something that doesn't have value anymore in our life. So it could be too that we are giving away our power in some way, that we need to reclaim our power. I think the sun is opposing Pluto today. So it could very well be that we see where we have given away our power or our energy or our time or our resources. That is definitely not beneficial to us. That is not moving us forward in some way. That is not being utilized properly. So, where are we allowing that in our life? Or maybe we're holding on to something too tightly, something we need to let go of, something that is actually holding us back instead of moving us forward. And it could be something that once upon a time, you really needed it in your life, but now it has become redundant to have in your life, and you hold on to it just the same. It could be a relationship that we're holding too tightly onto, where we need to put our focus, our energy, our time, our resources into other avenues of our life. Environments. If we add the numerology of the day together, though, it's a 17. Now, the 17 energy is making the impossible possible. And if we take the 1 plus 7, it's an 8, and that asks us for action. That asks us for our integrity, our courage, our strength, and to wear those things, to embrace those things about ourselves. Now, with the sun opposing Pluto, we could feel like the exact opposite. We could be depleting our self-esteem. We could be, telling ourselves that we can't do it and why try, and all those little things that you say in your mind to talk you out of your dream, your goals, your desires. So we have to really watch that. And when we are watching for it, when we are conscious that this energy might be around us, which it is, that we see it. We go, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I reacted in that way. I can't believe I thought like that. And once we see it, once we identify it, it loses its power over us. Sun is in Cancer, Moon is in Taurus for another day, so we ground ourselves through the world, through Mother Nature. We want the comfort. We want to feel that grounded feeling. We want to feel security. And we only want the truest of things of value around us. So it's a very good moon to work with this numerology in order to really have that, well, I guess like aha moment or epiphany, but about yourself, about how you react to things. Remember, we're going back to the 15 energy, the main energy of the day, and the 15 energy is what is holding me back. What deflects my focus, my energy, my time, my resources into the areas I want to put them? Where can I grow from this knowledge? Why is this happening to me? Get inspired. Get motivated by how you see yourself interacting with the world, with events, with your life, with your habits, with your behaviors. And you're going to see something. You're going to see something today, that aha moment, that epiphany that allows you to remove that anchor, remove that burden, and actually make the impossible possible in your life going forward through integrity, through your courage, through your strength. And doing something. 8 is always an action. It always asks us to perform an action to show that we want to go in this focus, this direction. We want to step into these goals, these desires, this plan, this strategy. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say for today. The 7 of Pentacles. Where is your focus? Right now, if we were to plant some seeds in the ground, chances are, we'd forget about them, or our focus would drift somewhere else. And we'd come back, and even though we imagined this beautiful bumper crop, we didn't give it the time, the energy, or the resources our goal, our dreams needed in order to flourish, in order to succeed, in order to mature into the successes that we want in our life going forward. So this is a card telling us exactly what the numerology, exactly what really the astrology is even telling us. Where is our focus? So we set that goal and we succeed. We have success. We bring in abundance, happiness, joy, celebration. Page of Swords is back. Okay, be a little bit careful on the spontaneity. And yet, because it's in the middle, you might want to go with it too a little bit. You might want to see, today then could be a day when, well, our focus could be dragged into a whole new direction. Something out of the blue happens. If the phone rings, you get an email. A friend of a friend of a friend wants to meet you because opportunities can open up, new activities, new things to do, become, are actually laying in wait probably for us today. So be very conscious of your surroundings and get out there if you can. Okay, you may not be in a part of the world where you can, but if you can. If you can't, then go on the internet, join a Zoom party of some sort. Start your own. FaceTime a friend, a mentor. This is a very connected card as well. We are very tapped in. The curtain is very thin. So talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides. Ask for their help. Ask for clues. Ask for things to be. Have a conversation with them about your plans, your strategy, where you want to go next, what you want to see, what you want to do, who you want to be, who you want to become. Absolutely. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, the 9 of Wands appears. Oh. The 9 of Wands appear. So here we are. We have all these wands behind us, and they're all very tall and straight, and they all have some kind of foliage on them, flowers on them. And those are our past paths in order to get to the here and now. And we have successfully taken the lessons out of the challenges, the chaos that we had to walk through. And now we hold this wand in our hand, and it's this stubby little thing. And it's all twisted and gnarled, and it doesn't look like there's any life in it whatsoever. And we are sizing it up. So we're saying this is our goal. This is where I want to go. This is what I want to do, become. Over here, this is what I see. Now, do I have the courage to step into it? Do I have the strength to step into it? And it's a totally new beginning in some way. It's a totally fresh start in some way. But all those lessons, all those walks that you have done to this point are merging together to take you on this path that you have been waiting for all along, perhaps. Let's get a mantra card. So the energy isn't as heavy. We have a lot of free will here. Whenever we have free will, we have to be very conscious of our actions. Free will trumps everything else. So what do you plan on doing with the energy today? Be aware. Be aware of how you react, how you behave, what you say, what you don't say. Where you show your talents, your beauty, your strength, your courage, where you hide it under a rock. Where you give love and how you receive love. Or how you hold those things back or away from you. And you'll get this aha moment. You'll get this self-awareness that you didn't have before. And that is the devil's energy coming in, that 15 energy, to say, hey, there is a new way forward. There's a different way forward. And doing it this way, you'll see the success. You'll see the straight line. You'll shoot out of that repetition, that routine, that hamster wheel you seem to keep on, right? It's like somebody trying to save some money and you almost get what you need and then the car breaks down. And so you have to take that money and buy the car and then you build it up and oh, it's almost time to go on vacation and you need a new roof. And then you save the money and I'm going on vacation and your daughter or son decides to get married or they have to go to college or and you know, and it has a lot to do with us. And when we figure out those things that just as we're getting so near and you think it's out of the blue, you don't think like, how is the roof my problem? Well, you'll probably get the aha moment and the realization of that too. I heard believe in a new beginning. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. Yeah. And today, with the sun opposing Pluto, we may not want to believe in our dreams as much. We'll lose a little bit of hope or a little bit of faith in ourselves and what we can do and the world around us and how it plays its part in our creation, in our inventions, in our self-expression. Pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. And what are your dreams? What are your goals? What is your vision for tomorrow? And do you have a strategy? Do you have a plan? You have knowledge, you have wisdom. You have desires and dreams. So understand what seeds you truly want to plant going forward. And I've been saying that a lot since the lunar eclipse. I think we have about another week of the lunar eclipse energy. So this is a good time to go back and visit the lunar eclipse energy. So go back to that reading. I always have it on my main page for you so that you can refresh in certain areas or, you know, scroll through, click through and get reminded of what cards came out and what we talked about even. Remember that underlying energy that is there well, it's going to follow us through for the next 6 months, but especially until we get the new moon. So what are we at? Dreams. I saw a dragonfly, but the other night I walked out into my backyard and there were so many fireflies. And if you don't know what a firefly is, you really don't see them during the day, but at night their bums light up. So they just turn on and off and on and off. And that's how they find each other, right? To, you know, fall in love with each other, so to speak, in a nice way. We'll describe nature that way. And I remembered, you know, it took me back to a memory when I was a little girl. And I've always been on this property, so as a little girl and walking and seeing the fireflies. And I used to pretend that I was walking in a field of fairies and they were all like glowing and sparkling and whatnot. But the thing I remembered as a little girl then was that there was this little tiny tiny, tiny, tiny little pink flower that grew, and it was this fluorescent pink, and it was typically, it was a weed. I don't know to this day what plant it is, but this, and I would think that the fairies planted with their fairy magic dust, planted just these flowers every step or two, or you'd walk 20 feet and then there'd be another little pink flower there, fluorescent flower, so tiny, so small, and just lower than the grass, so the lawnmowers didn't even get it. And so, what do I trip on today across but all the little pink flowers? And it took me back to dreaming of magic and inviting that magic into my life. So, go back to when you were a small child and the fantasies and the dreams, and start to feel that energy. What does that feel like when you get lost in your dreams? Your inner child comes out. And you start exploring your mind for where you could go, who you could be, who you could become, what your environment was all about. And when did you look for the magic? Where did you look for the magic? Have you ever looked for the magic? I invite you to now. Dreams, believe in your dreams. Believe in yourself and reach for the stars. You have the courage, you have patience, you have passion within you to make a difference. When you have a dream, only you have the responsibility to make it real. Dreams are never free. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes sacrifice to create the reality and live your dream. It takes preparation, determination, and effort. Never compromise or surrender your dreams. Believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. And your mantra is, I believe in following my dreams. I believe in following my dreams. I believe in stepping into my dreams. I love how my dreams meet me each and every day. I love how my dreams turn into my reality. What's your mantra today? About your goals, your dreams, your vision of your tomorrow. And how are you inviting it in? Let's get an animal, shall we? So if you're sitting there quietly today and you're dreaming, and tap into that emotion of how you feel. Like me walking down in the middle of the night towards the creek and all these fireflies, and I went right back to being that little tiny girl, thinking that the fairies were dancing around me and were going to leave these little pink flowers as a sign that they had been there. And then finding those flowers a few days later again and bringing that magic back to life. Giggle. The deer says giggle. Don't forget to giggle, laugh, celebrate who you are, celebrate the moment, celebrate your talents, your abilities, celebrate where you're going, who you're becoming, what you are stepping into. So don't let yourself pull yourself down, okay? The energy does say that it's there to do that to us today. It's to make us doubt ourselves, to make us question ourselves or our motives behind things. Know that you're going forward with a good heart. Know that you've got what it takes. Otherwise, it wouldn't be your dream. The simple fact that it's your dream, your goal, your desire, tells me that the possibility is there for you to step into it. So the 17 energy today tells us to make the impossible possible. And we may very well see that through watching our circumstances in life, watching our relationships, watching our habits, and seeing where we may be clinging on to something too tightly. Or perhaps where we're giving our power away, our energy, our time, our resources. Giggle, laugh, smile, comedy, fun, and play. Live and work, but do not forget to play, to have fun in life and really enjoy it. Deer tells you to giggle. He feels that your laughter has been stifled by life's difficulties and pains. Smiling is a start, and oftentimes a giggle follows. Giggling is something we notice with young children. It's part of their natural existence. Adults tend to lose their silliness and amusement at life because of the burden of pain. But by being childlike, by giggling, there is a release of stress. An essential part of your daily life should include smiles, laughs, humor, and giggles. Read, tell a joke, or turn on a comedy on your television. Before you know it, the giggles will come natural to you. But don't worry about judgment from others. Don't worry about judgment from others. Create a playful environment at work and home. Know that you cannot make someone be motivated. That comes from within each individual person. Just plant the seed. Water it daily, and remember to fertilize and watch those blooms appear. Spend more time with those who make you smile and laugh, and less with those who make you sad. Surrounding yourself with happy people creates a happy life. I'm fine. Dry throat. I'm just going to take a sip of water. I just saw my rainbow, so I'm good to go. I'm sorry I don't like doing that on camera, but you didn't want me sitting here going, so we're not doing that. Spend more time with those who make you happy. The world can be changed. Your world can be changed. Are you a good boy? No, you must go down. The world can be changed. The world can be changed, and it's as simple as smiling at someone who looks sad, waving in a car that is having a difficult time turning, offering a hug to a perfect stranger who is having a bad day. Oh, I can't wait for hugging to start again. Give them a virtual hug at least. Or making small talk with the cashier who looks depressed. Some may call it paying it forward or a random act of kindness, but some call it a normal part of their day. What happens that with each of these acts, it creates a ripple effect that raises the vibration of the universe, and it starts with you. And if you're feeling depressed and you're feeling a little bit down, trust me, there is no better medicine for that than getting up, getting dressed, and motivate yourself to go out and help somebody else. And it will automatically raise you up to where you need to be to meet the vibration of what you want to bring into your life going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.